I got two today from my IT client in Missouri. One of them was with a home health system and the other was with a government facility. Both of them just really had outdated services and we're looking to see what their real needs are. So we're going out there. I believe both of them are one of them's next week and one's the week after.
I got two today. I got the first one for my IT client in Topeka. I was with a medical clinic. I spoke with the president. They have about 10 users, and they do have a company that they work with right now, but wants to make sure that their current company is providing the right level of service, that their costs are in line. So that's set up for next week. And then I just got a second one for my IT client in Pennsylvania. I spoke with the IT director. They have several locations around the world, about 600 users. Not necessarily in the market for anything right this second, but wants to see how he can be a resource moving forward.
I got a big appointment for my client out in Dallas today. I got a hold of a CIO over a logistics firm, was interested in what we can bring to the table as far as co-managed solutions. It's about 200 users meeting virtually, not next week, but the following week. Just had a long holiday and a rough week going into the Labor Day weekend, so he wants to push it out a little bit, but should be a good one. My client specializes in logistics and should be able to talk to what they're looking for as far as co-managed solutions.
Got one for my roofer in Connecticut. Spoke with a property manager of a local apartment complex. They have 34 buildings. Said that all the buildings are pretty beat up, but there's one of them that they specifically are looking to replace. So we can go out there to do an assessment for all of them and specifically target that one that needs a quick fix.
Got a really good meeting for my Nashville client this morning. I was with an internal IT director of a manufacturing operation, 70 users, does some outsourcing with some local companies, kind of wants to see how we stack up in a comparison, work with a bunch of internal teams in manufacturing. So I think it's going to be a great fit and he's going to be impressed by our capabilities.
Got another one for my roofer in LA. I spoke with the general manager at a local hotel about a week and a half ago. She said they're doing full renovations for the entire hotel, including roofing work. They already have it specifically budgeted out, and we're wanting to meet with me, and finally got a hold of her today to confirm a time, so we're going out next week.
Today I was able to get an appointment for both of my clients again, same two. Got one for Atlas, actually just got it. It was an appointment for I believe it was a 20,000 square foot apartment complex, and then got another one for Warren Thompson to bring them to green.
All right, Eddie, what'd you get?
I have a MSP based in Atlanta, but I sold them on Marietta. It's scheduled for next Wednesday in the morning. It was a conversation we had a couple months ago, but he didn't make it to the meeting, so it was pretty much just repitching the new stuff.
He seemed pretty interested. Yeah. He was asking good questions.
He was asking follow-up clarification questions, and I went through those. He asked for some extra information to look at before the meeting, sent him to due diligence, so should be a good conversation.
Hopefully a deal in Marietta there. Mr. Jared.
So, just over 60 days old. I didn't really care to go through the whole pitch because I'm like, hey, you remember us? And he ended up canceling on that appointment. But I told him, yeah, new revenue guarantees, new agreements. And he told me a little bit about how that appointment and conversation went with Sam. But again, the purpose for the call was to set him up, and he had zero objection. Just like, yeah, let's get it rolling. Here's what we did with. Here's what we plan to do in Atlanta.
We ended up getting another deal from. They signed up for Phoenix when they found out it was available yesterday, so that turned into 2 deals. We're sitting, I think, at 7 or 8.
Yep.
Looks like the deal from last night, there was some misunderstanding for MSP, so we're going to go ahead and keep calling that for now. But got a call coming up here in about 10 minutes. The guy kind of set up, July? We got him signed kind of to a tentative agreement in August, pending the loan. He's going to sign up without the loan now, so we can get him onboarded. So cross our fingers we get that one, and then I've got another call at 2:30 today from a SEMO app that I pitched the guy at the end of June. They look like they're probably signing up to it, so could be at like 10, get one more renewal in, and we got tomorrow to finish out the month. That's all I got.
I've had a couple meetings with clients for the wrap-up calls. I've got a wrap-up call and a kickoff call this afternoon, which is surprising, but it'll be fine. Currently getting this ACH set up, and then I'll be using the rest of my day to wrap up all client details, sending out wrap-up emails and tutorials and stuff. So
Still just working on the support ticket system and the software for
me, Glenn, and Brett, who's starting next week, so just getting that ready.
So I'm still working on the chart configuration, so being able to have those editable and you can see the results as you're doing it. Hopefully getting that done and then having those get saved and stored. So that's what I'll be working on.
I'll be doing BDR posts and then different things like about SEMO, Maryville, or internship programs, and any other important updates, and then do social media for my client, and then probably just grading calls in between all that. And that's about it for me right now.
Reviewed the calendar, sent it off to Laura, so I'll see what she's got to say to add to it. Still working on the Christmas party stuff. We keep playing phone tag, but that's fine. I won't be here tomorrow, so this afternoon I'll just make sure everything's all stocked up for the weekend. But nobody's going to be here Monday anyway, so it should be fine.
This morning I've just been working on one of our mechanical and HVAC clients' websites, finishing up the punch list of items he gave me for revisions. Yesterday I got all the blogs done for clients, so those are all taken care of for the week and scheduled on social media. I got myself ahead until Tuesday, so we're doing that, and that's about it.
Yeah, I've been working on one of our IT clients' website, specifically adding the SEO information to it. After that's finished, the website's pretty much completed, but I think still waiting on some information that they need to provide me. And then this afternoon, just got a couple clients I need to call and follow up on their websites.
Got some details getting ready to go out for an offer for a SEMO intern that can hopefully start next week with us. So another SEMO intern next week. Got some phone interviews this afternoon, and that's about it. Got somebody coming in tomorrow. We've got Brett starting next week to join Briggs' team, and another SDR starting the following week, and get more people in here.
Got one earlier today for my roofer out in Jacksonville. Spoke with a general manager who manages actually 2 hotels right next to each other. One of the hotels is undergoing some renovations right now, and the other one is actually getting like a full rebrand right now. So it's a really good opportunity for us to come out there, check if they have active needs, and we're going out there next week, so it should be a pretty good one.
I set an appointment for my roofing client in Tampa this morning. It's with a pretty big apartment complex. It's close to 300,000 square feet. They haven't had anybody out there in the past couple of years, so I think this is going to be a really good opportunity.
So I got an appointment today for my IT client out in California. I spoke to the vice president at a construction firm. They have 7 to 15 users. They were interested in getting a competitive quote from us when it comes to IT support, so we're headed out there in a couple of weeks.
Just got my last appointment of the month for my Columbus IT client, the one that I needed at least. It's with a medical diagnostic imaging company, and they're working with an IT company out in Chattanooga. He said he was actually looking for something that was a little bit closer to them. They're having some issues with their network and bandwidth being a little bit slow. They weren't getting the full utilization out of their, $20,000 or $30,000 servers, so he kind of feels like it's a waste of money. Wants to talk options, and so yeah, we're going out next week. About 40 users, 3 locations.